Right then, find me waiting patiently to ride the CMX1100 Rebel. And I'm really waiting for a breeze right now. I am really hot. Ah, right, there you go. So you turn it on with a key down by your knee. There's our display, all ready to rock. This is the DCT model, my first experience of DCT. Oh, we got cruise control, which is good. We got a fully automatic drive mode. Can also use semi-automatic mode. If I push that, put it into auto, from auto to manual, and I can go up and down the box. And also got a neutral override or neutral mode. Spot on. Oh, that grabs that nice. Oh, that's good. When you come off the throttle, the bike is kind of freewheeling. If you don't use the throttle, then yeah, it's not trying to push you forward. It's a bit like you got the clutch in. That's nice. Right. Immediately, I notice the throttle is very on-off at small throttle openings. That's quite distracting. I don't like that. But I don't know how to change the riding mode. I've done something. Oh yeah, sport to standard. That's more like it. That sport mode might be better when you're on the open road, but when you're just trying to make slow progress, it's very, well, made it very jerky. I'll try again. Let's try again. Yeah, you can't really roll the throttle on smoothly in that sport mode. Yeah, it's better behaved in standard mode. Yeah, you got sport, standard, rain and user configurable. That's, I think, engine, brake, traction control, other bits and bobs. So yeah, I was sat on this, I think last night, and I was thinking, yeah, this doesn't actually feel much like a cruiser. But now I'm on it, yeah, my feet are somewhat forward. We're not Harley forward, but it doesn't feel like a roadster, like a standard road bike for sure. Oh, hello. Even though I'm in actually fully automatic mode, it still lets me change gear manually. I'm just waiting for it to change back by itself, which it may or may not. Ooh, certainly got a bit of a poke about it, but I think I've taken it out of automatic mode. Oh no, there we are, we're in third now. This is the kind of bike where you definitely want to make sure there's nothing in your back pockets. You'll definitely be sitting or whatever you've got there. You know, if you're on a sportier bike, you're more sat forward and you're kind of, you know, that part of your bum's in the air. But on this one, you're definitely kind of sat down using the top of your bum rather than the bottom of your bum. You know what I'm talking about, hopefully. Yeah, I'm not used to cruisers. I've got to say this extra weight on my posterior is not going unnoticed by my bum. Wow. It's put me in 6th gear at under 40 miles an hour. And it's shaking a bit. I imagine if I give it a big twist, yeah, it kicks down. Excellent. Come on then, folks. Oh yeah! That does not hang about. Once you wait for it to kick down, again, I could have done it myself, but I just wanted to open the throttle and see what happened. That is not slow. That's quite good. What do I think of the suspension? Well, it doesn't feel like there's much of it at the back. Getting shook around a little bit on these roads. I've been on these roads already, I think, today, and they are not good. I was on the Pan America, and that soaked these roads up. It was laughing at these roads, but I'm feeling it through the back a little bit, these bumps. Ooh, whoa. Yeah, the ride, the damping feels good, but there's just not a lot of suspension travel. So I think over yumps and bumps like that, that the back end could get in the air. Yeah, when you change down manually, the response is instant. I do like this engine. I've been trying to say to myself in the other rides, talk about the clutch, talk about the throttle. I was just about to talk about the clutch. Yeah. Throttle's nice and light though, not overly light. Don't know what the ground clearance is like. Let's not try too hard to find out. The dash, yeah, that's busy. Should have a TFT, that's my opinion, with better design choices. Yeah, the back end, I don't know how adjustable the back shocks are, but shock is the right word for what's happening at the back end. Yeah, I'm not used to this riding position, and my bum is kind of aching already. If I take the lower half of my body out of the equation, I like the handlebar width. That feels very natural. The top half of my body is quite upright. What I'd really like to see, really, is this engine and the DCT in a more road biased bike. The front's great, by the way. Front end feels fine in terms of suspension action and damping on the road. Just the back is a bit harsh and short of travel. Kept it in third. It knows I mean business. Oh my god. Oh wow. The road surface also means business, unfortunately. Oh wow. This is not a bike for rough roads, I'm sorry to say. So yeah, am I a fan of this riding position? Turns out not so much. I think it's these knees slightly higher than my bum sort of riding position is making my life a bit difficult. Could I toughen up and stop being such a sissy? No, I just want this engine in a bike that better suits what I want from a road machine. Oh, no vibration to speak of, really. Definitely not in the handlebars. Last couple of bikes have been getting a bit of a numb right hand, but luckily for me, not on this one. Not gone very quick, but I've got to say the wind blast is not too bad at all, really. There's no buffeting kind of making my head loll around to speak of. So, highlights. Yeah, I like the engine, and I like the way the DCT performs, or it shows a lot of promise. I think it would be right up my street if I had more time to play with it. Low lights, yeah, suspension is not great. Big sweeping A roads that are well paved, this bike would do very well. Nazary B roads with lumps and bumps, not a lot of fun. Urban stuff, cruising slow speeds, yeah, we're okay again, as long as you don't hit any potholes, I think. Oh, this is a very nice bike to toddle around on at slow speeds. Decent enough turning circle. Don't feel too much heat coming up either.